Yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Ern and Iso show. If you don't know now, you know we back live and in living color. Happy Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully the week turned out to be everything that you wanted to do. Y'all still sticking to them New Year's resolutions and y'all doing what y'all got to do. Barbershop is still in session, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, go there, get your fade, your Caesar, get your shape up. But to our barbershop aficionados, as you know the sign, y'all see the sign, Dipset. Yes, yeah, I'm saying it is back and it is what it is. Toss the ISO so we can do the back and forth, man. And I mean, here we go.
Hey, before we start, man, shout out to everybody that actually are barbers and work in the barbershop. But it was always crazy to me, like, I mean, this used to happen like when I was younger when, like, you know, like they have all the pictures of the different haircut styles and all that. When somebody pick one of them Jones, and couldn't nobody in the shop do that joint. Guarantee they can do it.
I never was in there when somebody picked that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You was in there when somebody actually like picked one of the joints?
Yeah, a couple times.
Okay. I never was in there when somebody picked that, because that shit just seemed wild to me. Like, you come in there like, give me number
this joint with the design in their head, and they like...
Oh, the design joint you talking about?
Jones, like, they used to have like the different joints. I got you. Some of them had designs in the back.
Yeah, all right.
Whatever Jones, and then... What's the name of them joints, man? I used to call. Was it Solid Gold? Some of them joints they used to call. Or was that the book that had like the different designs, like the haircuts and all the different designs and stuff like that? I think that joint's called Solid Gold, man. I mean, y'all people from the barbershop could correct me if I'm wrong, but it was time that people used to go in like, yo, I want my joint like this.
Right.
And they, young boy.
That's just a picture, fam.
I don't know about all that, young boy. You know what I mean? But at least they kept it real. You know what I mean? You don't think you can pull that off. It's better than you. Yeah. I got you.
It's a picture, man. Don't come in with no pictures. What do you want? I mean, like, fade off the top. What you want? What you want? A Caesar? You want a baldy? You know what I mean? Get out of here with all that. Got me in here putting lightning bolts in the side of your fucking head and whatnot.
You know what I mean?
You get their name in the back, and niggas getting their name in their head. But I ain't gonna fret. You know who was good with that? The motherfucking Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans, they was dead. Cause y'all ain't gonna lie, I work with a lot of like Puerto Ricans that went to like the Puerto Rican barbershop. They come with their beard all done the fuck up and shit. Like, damn, shit crazy.
Yeah, designs in the beard.
Yeah, designs in their beard. Yeah, they go all out. So they be serious about that type shit.
Yeah, so yeah, man, shout out to the barber, to all the barbershops out there, man.
You ain't going to no old school barber with that. Old school barber probably got that shit up there. I'm talking about the old school barbers, not the barbers like now. We go to the barbers and you can chill. The old school, when your pop used to take you to the barber shop. You know what I mean? And they really in there talking about some real life shit.
Right.
I mean, they ain't doing all that.
Right.
You go in there like, let me get a necky part. So you want a line? You want a line? I can eat a regular line.
Don't even know, scare you because they don't even understand exactly what you want.
Right.
Like, hold on. You understand what I'm saying? I know hook part, right?
Yeah,
the hook. A hook part.
Nah.
I mean,
yeah, dog. They ain't doing all that. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I mean, shout out to them, though, because that's the corner store of the community. That was the corner store of the community, man.
Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah.
I mean,
old school joints, yeah, it's corner store of the community. You go in there, that was your fucking therapist. You know what I mean? You go in there, you got your release, you talked about some shit, you talking about your boss. You had that outlet.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know, back in the day when we was young, the barbershop was actually like the spot, you know, cause you would go to the barbershop like, this shit packed. But then you like, ain't nobody get no fucking cut. It's just niggas in here. Oh, all right, I'm next. Yeah, yo, barbershop was the motherfucking, that was a community go spot.
Yeah, hanging out, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Damn, I miss them days, man.
Hell yeah.
I mean, just
the childhood that we had, yo, was very beautiful. And it will not be duplicated now because of technology and like, you know what I'm saying, people not really socially engaging with each other. That shit will never be duplicated. You know what I'm saying? I love my childhood, man. You know what I mean? I love my childhood, man.
Yeah, man. Anywho, man, I've been giving this joint some thought. You know what I mean? People want to know how I feel about what's going on with the Diplomats, you know what I mean? Just, you know, on the internet, you know, what's going on between Cam and Jimmy. So, you know, this is episode for the barbershop, man. I'm gonna start. I understand what both sides are saying. For one, this is not like new, I guess, whatever issues they had, because these issues was aired out a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? With that infamous was that Instagram Live he did?
Yeah.
That Instagram Live that Cam did. So it's not like it's new that they have like differences or certain issues. That's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's natural.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, it got out to the public, which, you know, some things should stay in-house. Like, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel. Some things should stay in-house. Some things the public should never know. The whole thing with Dipset is, because Cam said, like, yo, this whole Dipset thing, it kind of like ended. He said Dipset ended years ago.
Yeah.
But, and I understand what he's saying. And, you know, people still, like, even though it may not be like, Dipset may not be active, everybody still reps it though. You see what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Still reps it. That's just natural how things go on in life. You know what I mean? Like, all right, even though we do this, even like in life, we wasn't 18, 19 no more. We don't hang out every single day no more.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Does that mean y'all not still connected? No, we just don't hang out all day, every day. Life happens.
Right.
So that's kind of like what it is to me. Okay, they're still considered Dipset to us, but Dipset is not active.
Right.
They still all represented though.
Right.
Because everybody be looking at Kim like, she Kim fell back, and then, you know, he ain't really been repping it like that. You gotta understand, man, life goes on. Life go on. I ain't got time to be screaming at people. Ain't got time to be screaming and hollering. You think niggas got time to be screaming and hollering that and repping that the whole time because that's what you want, because you're entertained by it.
Right.
No, life go to hell. Life go on. Like he was telling you, dog, I was doing other stuff. He said he was taking care of his mother.
Right.
He was doing, dog, life, man. We still gonna be Dipset, and we still gonna be known as Dipset. I just ain't got time. People be wanting you to stay stuck in place. It's the whole, like we did when we did the whole Time's Up episode. People want you to stay in that same place because this is a part of some people's childhood, some people's younger years. So you need to stay in this particular space. Because if you don't, that's another sign that life is moving on.
Right.
And we getting older. This life is happening, bro. We getting older. That's why I don't understand where everybody be like, yo, yeah, man, Cam wasn't really repping it. Jim the one that kept repping it. How long he supposed to, dog, he gonna rep it wherever he go. Now, I mean, you already know, so you see Cam, Cam and Dipset, that go together. He don't have to stay in one place in life. People want you to stay in one place in life. Y'all just be them rappers and entertain us. That's it. Like you said, life go on. They all gonna be considered Dipset. I still do consider them Dipset, but I understand life. No, they're not gonna be hanging around each other all day, every day. Like back in the day when we was younger, we don't do that.
Right.
We don't do that. Life go on. We don't hang out with each other all day, every day anymore. It's life. So, but you know what I mean? So that part of it, yo, he ain't really been repping it. Oh, he told you, fam. You know what I mean? They did their thing with it. People still rep it, but we not gonna be like, but they still supposed to be making albums for the last 20 years.
Yeah, that's what we want.
See what I'm saying? That's what people want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want you to live your life based on what we want.
We want that Dipset reunion. Because remember, that was teased for a while too. We want that Dipset reunion tour.
And then you know, and then they put they put that music out, and then they still got their own individual thing. But that's how it's naturally supposed to be, though.
Right.
At this time, like I said, they not 2021 no more.
Right.
We'll be around all day, every day. You know what I mean? That's natural. So the whole, because people seem like they kind of upset with Cam that he kind of like, really what it is, you upset with him because he kind of just moved on in life.
Without them.
Really, that's what it is.
Yeah, without them, yeah.
You want people to just stay the same. People just stay, no, man, just y'all stay Dipset and constantly just put music out and mixtapes out for us to entertain us. Y'all stay in this one, y'all stay stagnant in y'all lives to entertain us. Cause we like y'all when y'all just in this space.
Right.
Nah, life don't work like that. But
well, you know what I mean? During the time of that coming up, a lot of the other groups, the top group for us will always and forever remain to be the Locks. So Locks is the standard when we talk about groups. Locks is the standard. And Locks will always be the Locks. If you see Kiss, you may see Styles, you may see Sheep. You've never heard anything about them outside of, you know what I'm saying, on blogs or anything. You never heard anything about them. They the standard. Like how you said, some shit just like in-house. Come on, man, they three men. You think they never went through nothing with each other? Mm-hmm. But that shit still, we don't hear it. And we always see them showing each other love through everything. You know what I mean? Nobody is jockeying for position. Dipset was orchestrated in a position where it was a lot of jockeying for position. Jimmy was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Remember, Jimmy was like damn near changing his name every week. You went from Capo to One Eye Willie and shit. You was trying to find like an identity to stick with us. You know what I'm saying? Of what's going to stick? What's going to be my angle? Because in reality, we wanted that, but Cam never was really the dude that was. I'm not going to say never, but Cam was always the one who was. He, like you said, he is Dipset. We can't say Dipset without saying Cam. But when you go through like the YouTube and shit, if you even before this, remember when Cam was doing the skits, him and his cousin, what Dipset member you saw in there? Mm. You know what I'm saying? Like Cam always did shit outside of Dipset, but it was still always Dipset. So why we acting like now this shit is brand new? When Cam did his joint with The Rock, that was out. That wasn't like. Well, we considered it Dipset because, you know what I mean, no motherfuckers was on the album. That was like a big moment for Dipset, but like, it was only Cam that was signed to The Rock. It wasn't like, yo, once I poly this deal and once I get this album, Juelz, you up next, we gonna get you with The Rock. Jim, you next, you gonna get you on The Rock. It was Cam that was on The Rock. Hmm. That's how it always been. That's why I don't know why we acting so in awe, like this is new. It's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like that to me. And Jim is the one who always wore the flag on his shoulder. He kept the name, he kept the Dipset name alive. It's just everybody play their part. I can't get mad at Cam for being a person that pushed the envelope further and make Dipset a household name, because even if Cam gonna say Dipset or not, you see Cam, you still thinking Dipset. Mm-hmm. So the more he do, the more Dipset become a household name. Even if he don't yell his shit. You know what I mean? And Jim is the one who going everywhere he go, he gonna rep Dipset. Juelz, everywhere he go, he gonna rep Dipset. Uncasa, everywhere he go, he gonna rep Dipset. You know what I'm saying? Hellrell, you know what I mean? Zeke, all of that, everywhere they go, they gonna rep Dipset. So everybody just got a part to play, and everybody played their part.
Yeah, so
they got a lot of in-house shit though that I think they never really sat down and just hashed the shit out, because it's never no time that we know of. Like, there's never no time where they probably together to like sit down and get shit done. Remember the thing, or before this, it was Juelz want to get bought out of his contract with Cam. Cam didn't want to do that. And then like what? Cam did it like, you know what I'm saying, after back and forth. You know what I mean? Here, take your shit. So they've always been going through things. But the thing about it is like, when are we all available to sit down and do certain shit? We just never did that shit.
Yeah, so I think a lot of things that they think to speak about and like get and hash out and get an understanding on in private, it's kind of like happening in public.
Yeah. And then they ain't making it worse that it's outside factors that's also chiming in. Like you got 50, you got Mace, you got other people that's talking about the you know what I mean, our situation.
Yeah.
That's not making it any better.
Yeah, so and the whole thing of yeah, because people were like, well, yeah, man, when 50 said that, Jimmy is the new head of Dipset, because we like Jimmy better. No, you gotta understand. At that time, I keep going back to, man, life goes on, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have time to stand in one spot and just do this one thing forever and ever and ever. It was built, it was established, people still rep it, know what I mean? It's still a household name as far as hip hop is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
So people still rep it and all that, but time gotta go. People don't understand time gotta go on. That's the problem with our generation. People do not accept the fact that time goes on. We get older. We don't have time to be standing in the same spot in life. You know what I mean? So if I'm not around no more, say if I'm Cam and I fell back to do other things, you know what I mean, family or whatever things. All right, you still out here repping. Cool. You still out here repping. Cool. You may fall, you know what I mean, because he may have fell back. Everybody don't want to stay in the same space. It's the same thing that they be saying about, well, Dame talking about art and fashion. He did not want to stay in the same place his whole life.
Right.
Just because some of y'all want to still be around hip hop and all of that for whatever reason, and try to stick around, and y'all may not have no type of other interests or nothing like that, or want to do anything else.
Right.
That don't mean that Cam or Dame Dash has to stay in the same place.
True.
So it's like, because Jimmy said, well, the Don wasn't taking care of the capo. I'm like, now I don't know exactly what he mean. If he mean actual particular certain incidents that may happen that are private and not public, or why he feel that way. But bro, you can yell Dipset and we all with it.
Right. Yeah, that was kind of. I didn't understand it either.
So I don't know if that was he saying that about particular instances where he might have been trying to get something done, and then he might have came to Cam for help, and Cam couldn't help him or didn't help him, because just overall, just for us from the outside looking in, bro, you repping something, and people at the end of the day, the reason why we took you serious, people took you seriously as a rapper, hip hop took you seriously as a rapper, is because of Cam and Dip, you being a part of Dipset. That's how powerful that was, to whereas Jimmy rapping now. But we not clowning or laughing at him for trying to rap. Mm-hmm. No, we actually, okay, go ahead. Okay, you can actually, know what I mean? You actually good at it.
Right.
Okay, cool. Because remember, you wasn't rapping from the start. You wasn't rapping from the start.
Right.
Know what I mean? We knew you for a few years before you even rapped. But then when he started rapping, because of Cam and Dipset, know what I mean? We welcome that you saying, okay, he rapping now. It's not like we didn't just brush it off like, fuck Jimmy doing rapping. You know what I mean? Fuck he doing rapping. Nah, I ain't even giving that shit no listen. No. Everybody stopped and listened to it and it's like, okay, he rapping now.
Right.
And has accepted that. Ain't pretty damn good. He turned into a pretty damn good rapper.
Yeah.
When otherwise wasn't for that, people would have probably just been, man, nobody trying to hear that shit, man. What the fuck the hell he rapping for?
You can't dismiss what Jimmy did in the hip hop world, his timeline.
Right.
He act like y'all motherfuckers act like he ain't had y'all wearing them skull and bone shit.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is this. It's like, and I understand what Mace was saying when Mace was like, yo, man, you can't try to like come at or kick dirt on the people who helped you out. Cause now if you was a part of, okay, you running with Cam and you, I guess you participating in whatever it is, now I mean, running with him and being partners with him and trying to build something up, and then y'all built it up and then became recognizable in hip hop as the Diplomats and all that. Or even before the Diplomats, when it was just when Cam was just an artist, not when Cam was just a rapper, and then you was just rolling with him. You know what I mean? You was in every video and you was around and all this and that, and you was his man. You know what I'm saying? He's doing whatever you had to do. You know what I mean? You was being a utility guy, what some people say in the military called a core guy, the guy that anything that you need help with, a person helping with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You the goddamn, now I mean, the person supporting him on stage, you know what I'm saying? You the goddamn security of somebody, you know what I'm saying? Some shit happening, you as man is going to hold him down. You doing all of that. And helping build that up. And you did build up. And one of the benefits that he had from being around is he admits that Mace taught him how to rap. Show him the whole ins and outs, you know what I mean, how you actually rap. And then, okay, now you got people's ear already because you're a part of Dipset and you roll with Cam. So now when you say you going to rap, people are willing to listen to you.
Right.
And then people start listening to you and start liking you too. Okay. He ain't bullshitting. He taking that, you know what I'm saying? He actually, he dope. You know what I'm saying? Like he on there bullshitting like, yo, I'm a rap. And then you sitting there like, yo, what the fuck he doing? You know what I mean? Come on with this shit. No, he was actually dope.
Yeah, but people use the same example that you set at the beginning, how we set in this timetable when we want everything to remain that. They use that against Jim too. Jim was the hype man, remember? Just because you think I started as a hype man, I gotta be there for the rest of my life? There's a lot of motherfuckers that like I said, when my time come, then I'll do that. Yeah. I'm like, yo, you the dude. They gravitating to you. I'm going to get them, you know what I mean? I'm going to get them ready for you. And just because I started out like that, you think I never had aspirations on rapping? I have to remain the hype man? Mm-hmm. So, you know, people, the way, like you said, the way that they view you is the way they want you to stay.
So, and then, yeah, man, like I say, man, I got to keep going back to, yo, life just goes on.
Is it like a New York thing? Because, like, now the big thing is, like, when Cam was like, and you ain't from Harlem anyway. Then motherfuckers in the comments like, damn, Jim not from Harlem. Is that like a big thing? Because, you know, in Philly, geographically, we don't give a fuck if you from North or South or you from Southwest, you know what I mean, from Logan, German. We don't care about that for real. If you claim that, we ain't gonna be like, what? Uzi said he from North, but really, he from Germantown. We don't, you know what I mean? Like,
that kind of went out with the fucking generation, like my father and them generation.
Right.
That shit really, really meaning something.
Right. Yeah.
Because our generation didn't really we don't really care about that.
We don't care about that.
That was like the older people's generation. And yeah, that's more of a New York thing.
Okay.
They when we meet people from New York, they be like upset if you say they from somewhere else. You talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Queensbridge. So because I remember my man, somebody I knew, he's from Queensbridge. So my man was like, "Oh, you talking about like when we're like LL Cool J Run DMC is from? No, that's Queens. No, that's like Hollis is whatever. No, I'm Queensbridge, yo. Don't get that shit confused. It ain't that deep to us because we not from New York.
Yeah, we not. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just saying you said Queensbridge. He think Queens, or he think that. Now I mean, okay, that's also where Run DMC is from because they from LL Cool J. They from Queens too, right?
Right.
They don't. No, I'm from Queensbridge though. I'm from like where the Nas and them. No, that's from. Yeah, that's like some New York shit. Because that's why we don't, because like our generation ain't like that.
Right.
That was like how like our father and uncle's generation was. You know what I mean? Back when they was on that type time and shit. You ain't that gang war shit that was happening before we was born and all that shit. That's how they are. Yeah, you know why he act like that, yo? See, he a South Philly nigga, but he ain't from the bottom where we from. We don't think like that.
Right.
They do. You know what I mean? They thought like that their whole life. That shit mattered where you was from.
Right.
Like, I never gave two fucks about where somebody was from in Philly. You know what I mean? That shit didn't matter. It didn't matter to me. And that's more like a New York thing. Because no, that's how you had New York people go back and forth. Yeah, yo, see, he's a Brooklyn nigga. That's why he think like that. You was probably out there robbing niggas, wasn't you? That's how they are. You know what I mean? Just New York motherfuckers think like that. It's just different if you from somewhere different. You know what I mean? So yeah, because that's why when Cam say that don't mean nothing to us.
Right, yeah.
But that shit means something to the New York people.
Yeah, because Jim came out with the song called Harlem. He came out with his joint is like
I worked Harlem all over the world. That means something to New York. Yeah. Because to us, that's what to us that don't mean. I'm like, oh, that's why everybody that's not from it is like, why Cam even saying that? What the fuck does that matter? That nigga Jim been goddamn repping that shit, and he was sitting right next to you repping that shit forever. Repping Harlem forever. So what does it matter that you not from there? But to them, that matters. To New York people, that matters. Yeah. To us, it don't. That's why we like, why even say that?
Right.
But that's like a big deal for New York is, yeah, that's right, he not from there. I'm not from New York, so it don't matter to me. Like, it's not a big deal to me. But to people from New York, that shit is like a big deal to them.
That's what shit.
He right, yo. He right, cause for real, if he was born, he's from the Bronx. But you ain't never hear him rep the Bronx, though. That's like disrespectful to. I'm like, I'm not from New York, so this don't mean nothing to me.
It don't.
I mean, but to them, that like mean everything. Like,
yeah, they was serious about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, all right.
Yeah, people from New York be dead serious about that shit.
They be dead. They was serious about that, bro. They not playing about they boroughs.
Yeah, so to us, I mean, we don't be.
No, because we just shout Philly.
Right.
When you from Philly, you just say Philly. We shout out Philly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't like shout out the section of Philly where you from. You might get asked that or you might say that every now and then, but we shout out Philly. Like, yeah, so yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so that right there, man. But yeah, this whole thing to me, and then some people feel like some of the executive moves, the business move that Cam made was kind of like, people feel like it was kind of like shiesty or cutthroat or whatever, because I heard somewhere that he got Jim's group name Bird Gang. I guess he got the copyright for it or the trademark for it.
Yeah, Cam said that, yeah.
But if I remember correctly, in the live that came out a few years ago, didn't he say he went to Jim and told him this is what you got to do? Right. Know what I mean? So you got to. Know what I mean? So you get your business right with it. You got to do that. Right. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, I think in that live Cam did a few years ago, some years back. Now I mean we all remember the joint. He said. He went to Jimmy and said, yo, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta get your business, you know what I mean? The trademark, the copyright or whatever. You know what I mean? You gotta do that. And he didn't, and Jim, I think he said Jim didn't do it or said he didn't want to do it or he didn't do it. Yeah. So Cam did it. So if that is correct, I don't know what to say if somebody tell you the advice to you is to do that for yours and you didn't do it, and then I did it. I'm like, is that wrong, or could you have done it? Could you have done it for him? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's 100% what I'm not sure of legally. Can I just done it for you and just put it in your and just had it in your name, or you have to, Jim and him, Capo himself have to do that. And then also they saying that he owns like the Cam like got the stuff trademarked and all that, copyright and trademarked stuff for the actual Diplomats. You know what I mean? The actual logo and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
To me that makes sense. But they were saying, like some people were saying that, yo, I can't Cam own that, so we can't use it. Because you can't use it, or did you go to him? Because it's a lot of things out of context for me because I don't have enough information.
Yeah.
Did any of y'all go to him and say, yo, I want to print some t-shirts up, but I also want to have a Dipset logo on it?
Yeah.
Is we cool, or can we work that out? Did anybody even go to him, or did Cam just say, can't nobody do that except for me? See, it's a lot of things we don't know.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Which that's why it's kind of like it's some of the stuff that went public, but we should say everything should stay private. But now it's things that we would have a better understanding if we knew, but really supposed to keep stuff private. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, did anybody go to him and say, yo, this is what I want to do. I want to make some Diplomat, merchandise or whatever. Can I do it? Do you have to sign off on it? We got to work out if you get some of the bread or or what? I don't know if people came to him or just people just said, well, he owned it and I can't do it because he owned it. Or did you even go to him to even see if you can work that out to even do it? Or just say, man, fuck it, I'm a part of this team too. So I'm doing it. He may not even care. I don't know. He may see you selling it and don't care. Go ahead and eat.
Right.
I mean, that's probably how I would be.
Right.
I'm talking about somebody that might be down with the team. I'm not talking about just some random ass goddamn person.
Shit,
Your
right.
ass getting sued.
He said it's open table.
You know what I'm saying?
We all eating.
You
Yeah,
know
I mean, yeah.
what I mean? Motherfuckers out there selling Ern and Iso goddamn fucking shirts. Nah, y'all motherfuckers, nah. Y'all getting a goddamn letter from the lawyer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about people that's down with us. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be the type of person that might be cool with, or you might be able to come to me and say, oh, this is what I got to do. I need you to sign off or something like that so I can do this, that, and the third with it. I'll probably be doing it. That's just me. Like I said, we don't know if anybody ever went to him and said, I got this business idea, I got that business idea, but I need you to be down with a sign sign off on it or something like that so I can get, or just, yo. I mean, I'm gonna keep it all the way real, man. I agree with I was watching a video of a Gully TV and he said that because he said he's cool with Uncasa. You know what I mean? And he's like, yo, sell the shirts anyway. You down with it? You are a part of this shit. So even if legally, paperwork wise, Cam like owns the trademark or whatever, sell them anyway. What you gonna do? You gonna sue your man? You know what I'm saying? You gonna sue your man because he might see you doing it. Cam might see you doing that and not even care. Go ahead, because we can't act like how you can't sell a shirt and for real. When you listen to Diplomat Community, Uncasa like the first voice you hear when the first voice you hear.
Yeah.
So you can't say he ain't a part of it. You know what I mean? Go sell the t-shirts any goddamn way.
Right.
Sell them. If I was Cam, I might have helped you do it. Yo, what them joints look like? All right. Hey, I can sign off on this or sign off on that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Go ahead. Especially if I'm at a point in life where I'm kind of, if y'all repping it, but I'm kind of falling back doing other things. I'm just falling back from the music business period. Y'all still out here repping it. I would be the type of person I would sign off on it. Somebody might say, yo, I want to down the team. Yo, I want to sell Ern and Iso shirts. I might be off it doing something else. Yo, I think I can make a couple of dollars doing this and that. Let me see. All right, them Jones look good. Here. Or I had a lawyer send this and that so you can go on and do that. That's just me. Like I said, I don't know where they was at, and I guess they friendships or whatever, or they, you know what I mean, whereas they might have been, man, I ain't helping nobody do nothing. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because me, when I think about it, I would have did that. Both ends, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm part of one of the hottest fucking teams out. You know what I mean? I need to be having some goddamn merchandise, man. I need to have my name on the shit with the, you know what I'm saying? With the Diplomats sign on there, or some hoodies or something with my name on the Diplomats on that joint, or, you know, you know what I mean? The Dipset Eagle with my name on it, you know what I mean? My name on there or something. I'd have been doing something. Bro, if you mad at me, I just be looking like how you gonna be mad at me for trying to sell some Jones and make some bread. Right. It might have been you, right? Or he might have came in, you know, here, sign off whatever I need to sign off, go on and eat. Especially if I'm falling back, I'm not active. This is how y'all trying to eat, and I'm really off of it right now. I'm really off the music right now. Go ahead. So, yeah, man, it's just some stuff that I understand it from both ends. Understand it. Understand as time went on, people had to grow on their own, but you still had the benefit of being able to say you was a part of Dipset. You know what I'm saying?
But in reality, they did. But do we look at it like that because maybe some of the Jim Jones ventures wasn't successful? Because remember, before It Is What It Is, Jim had his own show.
What show?
Remember, he was doing like this sports weather show or something like that. It was like a weather show or something like that, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah. He made.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he made content. He made some content
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, a lot of opportunities came from them being a part of Dipset and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's cool. It's just that the things that they didn't agree about, and sometimes the times that they might have not been on speaker terms, seeing eye to eye, it's just become public. Because none of it came public. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be about nothing, man. You just, like I say, time go on, man. To me, y'all can still use that. Because y'all was a part of that and still are a part of it. It may not just be active all day, every day anymore. Like I said, life go on, man. They ain't hanging out all day, every day with each other no more. It's life. The whole 50 thing, 50 doing that, I understand what both sides are saying. Yo, Jim shouldn't have did that, yo. It don't matter how good of a look that it was or how much attention it got him, that was still disloyal. Well, I can see that from both sides, and I can see from Jim's side saying, listen, I had a hot record at the time, and it was going to help me even more, the attention I was going to get. So, for me, it was fair exchange, no robbery. Because I got the look that I needed to help propel my record where I was doing even further. You know what I mean? So I turned that record behind until I was able to to boost my career, and then through him being thorough and staying consistent, he made a great career for himself. So I mean, I ain't mad at that. Everybody keep going back to that. You know what I mean? And my thing is, if I'm Camron, I'm somewhere not active, how mad could I be if he busting moves? If I'm somewhere not active, it's not like I'm in it, I'm still just in it too all day, every day. No, I'm going somewhere. I done fell back. So the people that's still around trying to do it, they still gotta do what they gotta do.
Right.
That's what I mean. So I see that from both sides. You know what I mean? I kind of like I said, I think it's just a bunch of stuff that they don't speak about, that they probably never spoke about. Yeah, you're right. It's a bunch of stuff that they probably needed to speak about, and so you can get past it. They might have now never did.
Yeah.
And then now it's playing out in front of everybody.
And the personalities of the people that are voicing and talking about things. Listen, the personality of Cam is, sometimes it's over the top. Like a lot of stuff he said, we didn't have to hear that. Yeah, everybody who put hands on Jim, he apologized to him. You didn't have to tell us that. That don't got nothing to do with y'all situation. I was like, why? Like, but that's Cam though. We know Cam to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So he like that. That's just who he is. He gonna be like that not against. If he talking about somebody that's not in Dipset, same way as somebody talking in Dipset. You know what I'm saying? That's how he is. Some things did go a little too far for me. I was like, damn, that shit didn't need to be said. He ain't from Harlem. I'm like, that really didn't need to be said because he rep Harlem. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that was done by a lot of things, but I think Cam is put in a place of I'm gonna say my piece because everyone wants to say their piece. Like I'm not doing my job. Like I gotta feed. Like it's my obligation to make sure everybody eat. Mm-hmm. So let me voice my point now. Because if y'all not eating, that's because y'all not eating. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Bust a move and make an opportunity for yourself. In reality, that's what it is. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the only thing I ain't like. I ain't like that when he started saying that. Everybody that put hands on Jim, he went back and apologized to him. You know what I mean? Mano put his hands on him. He went back and apologized to him. Now they the lobby boys. And I'm like, damn, like that was just him trying to create an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing about Jim don't sit still. Mm-hmm. Jim don't sit still at all. Like we can't say him like, yo, Jim ain't take advantage of the opportunity that he was given. No, he got a lot of shit going. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I had a Vamp Life shirt. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Jim stayed busy. So one thing people can't say is, yo, Jim just sound bitter because things ain't working out for him. No, he got multiple shit he got his hands in. He wasn't the one who came out starting saying shit. I mean, maybe he was in the position where like, I got to defend myself now because these motherfuckers over there talking about me. I'm trying to remain quiet and just do my thing, keep grinding up, but let me go over there and say my piece. And then like the people that you talk about, they not going to stay quiet. So it is what it is. Maybe that was a tactic move by Jim. Because just think about it. If Jim don't say nothing, it dies down. If Jim let that interview with 50 and Cam just go and he like, oh, that's just them talking about the situation and doesn't say anything, we not at this point when we talking about it. Mm-hmm. That could be a tactic for him. Like, yo, if I go and say something too, me knowing them, they gonna say something back, and my name gonna be out there again. Mm-hmm. For the next move. Smart move. Yeah. Smart fucking move. Well, when 50 said the joke about what was that? Chameleonaire? Wasn't that Chameleonaire when he said like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, why 50 beefing with me? He's like, yo, I threw you the oop. You know what I'm saying? You ain't take advantage of it. If you would have said something back to me, I mean, your name would have been everywhere. So sometimes you got to take advantage of the opportunity when it arises. Especially if you know it ain't nothing serious. Ain't nobody coming to blows. They see each other in the street, they probably gonna laugh about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, good chess move by Jim. Because we talking about the situation now. Mm-hmm. Great chess move by Jim.
Yeah, so, and, yeah, man, it's, like I said, man, it's probably just a bunch of unresolved stuff that, they probably needed to sit down and talk about. Mm-hmm. Because they might just, the time they get back together, they might just come back together and just get right back to just being, music and being this and not sit down and, no, we got to sit down and talk.
Right. Right.
Get this out the way. Know what I mean? Get an understanding about exactly what this is. Know what I mean? Like you said, it's still Dipset. It's just not active. Every day, know what I mean? Like it was back in the day.
Right. Right.
That's all. And as far as everybody, but I do understand what Cam's saying is because because a lot of people they weren't in a position where they were the top guy. A lot of people are talking and they never been in that position, so they cannot relate to where you're the person that everybody thinks you're supposed to just do and be able to take care of everybody all day, every day for people, all the time. And it don't work like that.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand that because a lot of people that they cannot relate to that. They can't. So you got people saying, well, Cam wasn't doing this and Cam wasn't doing that. What about everybody else that was in Dipset and this and that? Listen, man, if you are a part of something that's a household name in hip hop.
True.
Some people got to take advantage of the opportunities, man. I cannot be there for you all day. A person cannot be there for you all day, every day.
Right.
A lot of people cannot understand that because they are not the number one person. They are not the go-to person. When Cam say that, I understand what he mean. When it's like, yo, why do I gotta be? Because I heard him say that in the interview one time. Like, everybody else can go leave Harlem and go and live their life and move somewhere else. And then the second y'all see me around, I gotta be a person that stays in Harlem and shows up every day on the block and stands out here every day. Like, he ain't got a life too. You know what I'm saying? Other things too. But I understand what he mean when he say that. Because if you was the go-to person and you were the angle where everything trickled down from you, you are expected to stay around and make sure everybody's okay and everything's running smooth all the time. Like, you don't have no goddamn life for your own. Like, your purpose in life is supposed to facilitate and make sure everything else is running right in everybody else's life. The hell with you. The hell with your own. The hell with your own life. You make sure everybody else is good. Because you the go-to person. Yep. You ain't around for somebody to ask if they need something. He ain't even like, he only come around every once in a while. He's supposed to be here every damn day. What you want him here every day for? You want him here every day because just in case you need to ask him for money or ask him an opportunity or having to plug you in or something like that. You know what I mean? You just need him around because you need him. So he's supposed to spend his whole goddamn life in the same damn place, in the same spot. Let me sit here in the goddamn, like a damn fire extinguisher, just, you know what I mean? Emergency break glass, just if you need me. I'm just going to be right here in the same spot. No. And two, no disrespect to nobody that rolled with them. I don't know everybody's work ethic.
True. You're right.
I don't know them personally.
Right.
I don't know if it's people that, dog, they beating you to the studio or people you got to call and say, where the hell you at?
Right.
Because from the time that I was like around the music studios and the time that I was trying to get in the music business, it was people like that. It was people where, dog, they was always around. They was always around. They was hungry for opportunity. There's people that, dog, you got to call 1,000 goddamn times and they go missing on you and all this and that. But they the same people crying about how come it's taking them so long. Yo, man, I can't get no record deal. I can't do, dog, you don't even show up.
Right.
Help me help you. You got people here that's willing to help you. You going missing on them. You ain't showing up when you're supposed to show up. You ain't taking full advantage of opportunity and just want something to just fall from the sky. So I don't know how each individual member was. I don't know if they was the people that I'm hungry and I want this shit and I'm always around.
Right.
Or you just come and go and don't even know where the hell you at half the time.
Some people could be happy to just be down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm a Dipset member.
Yeah, and don't even understand don't even understand the opportunity that you have with it.
Right.
So I don't like I said, I don't know everybody. I don't know everybody's work ethic because I don't know none of them. But everybody want to look at Cam and say that's Cam's fault. How's that Cam? How's that Cam fault? Because I don't know everybody's work ethic. He might get around and he may see some type of potential in you, but if somebody don't want to put no work in, what you want me to do?
Right. Create the opportunity for me.
It could be that because trust me, I 100% understand that. it's people that, if you don't show up, fam, ain't really much I can do for you, bro.
Yep.
I can't do the work for you. I know people like that. I can't do the work for you.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
hell of a movement though, because they changed the mixtape game.
hell yeah, mixtapes, the DVDs, all
hell
that,
of a
man.
movement. Fucking crazy movement. They changed it. You know what I'm saying? They changed the mixtape game. You can arguably say that due to Jimmy and them, they changed fashion for us. Remember, Jim was the one who started wearing like the fitted jeans and shit like that. We was still in that baggy shit. You know what I'm saying? Then they started wearing like fitted jeans and like slim jeans and stuff like that. They was on the skull and bones thing. Jim ushered a lot of trends into, you know what I'm saying, into hip hop.
I hated that Skull and Bones era though. I never liked that style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was too much rock. That was too much rock boy for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never liked that style, but yeah, man, they was very, very influential. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He had a lot of people rocking up, know what I mean, going to do the Gucci, Louis Vuitton and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Remember when they used to wear all the scarves and everybody thought they was hoodies because it was a scarf, they was scarves though. But everybody used to swear they was hoodies.
Right. Yeah. Motherfuckers love scarves.
Them Jones ain't real because Louis don't even make no hoodies like that. They scarves. Now I mean they scarves, they not hoodies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that. Know what I'm saying? Brought that in, man.
Yeah, they had a style that was their own.
Jimmy, the one that had people start wearing goddamn V-neck T-shirts. Remember that?
Oh,
remember
yeah. That was the movement.
Switching to the V-necks?
Yo, you right.
Remember that? Everybody switching to the V-necks?
Yo, I remember that because I remember I tried to do it for a minute. I'm like, that's just too much neck exposure. You know what I mean? The V-neck, you got too much neck out. I don't like that much neck being out. But yeah, you right. Yo, shout out to Jim because Jim did usher in the V-neck. Yo, I forgot all about that. Damn, yo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? The scarves, Gucci scarves, Louis Vuitton scarves, wearing a scarf, whatever you had on, wearing a scarf with it.
Right.
Yeah, Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because remember, Juelz used to have a bandana around the hat. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, they had a style all their own. They had a style all their own, man.
You know what I mean? Help usher in, remember everybody was wearing True Religion.
Oh yeah, they definitely did, yeah.
You know what I mean? Jim was one of the first people to start was wearing True Religion.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Everybody started wearing True Religion. Yeah, so yeah, man,
one thing is undeniable though, like they are a fixture in hip hop. And I think because of that, the people that grew up with Dipset, you always want them to remain Dipset. You grew, you know what I mean? A lot of people, that's their favorite. There's a lot of people that's their favorite group. Mm-hmm. And they want them to remain Dipset. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want that to stay in place. That's why, because remember when the verses came up, in my head, I'm like, yo, ain't no way the fucking Lock's gonna beat Dipset just because of the song structure. I'm like, the song structure of the Dipset songs will move the crowd more than a Lock song to me. You know what I mean? But you can see that the cohesiveness of them, like, they don't be around all the time. They showed up for that shit, didn't rehearse. They don't, I mean, you can see like they really not, they a group, but they not a group. It's just a collection of individuals that make up Dipset.
Yeah. That right there showed the difference in camaraderie from the Locks to Dipset.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? It showed that. Know what I mean? That right there showed that. Mm-hmm. You tell, that wasn't, they wasn't on the same page.
No, dog. They wasn't.
They wasn't on the same page. Mm-mm. So, so that right there, is what that was. So.
Was Pelly big before you? I mean, Jim start rocking them jeans?
No, people was wearing Pellies in the 90s and stuff like that. But yeah, man, Pellies and all that.
Yeah.
So, you know, that was my shit. Always loved leather jackets. Still do to this day, man.
Okay.
To
this day.
You know what I mean? I gotta get back in the leather jackets and all that. Especially like they brought the A-Rex jackets back out. A-Rex starting to make like a comeback and all that.
Yeah.
Pelly A-Rex and all that, man.
Pelly jacket's just heavy than a motherfucker, dog.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. It's just that, you know, some of the stuff that they should have been keeping in-house and speaking about and getting, you know what I mean, and hashing out is playing. It's just playing out in public when it shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? When it shouldn't have, because I feel like this could have probably been done in-house and you probably would never even known about these issues. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all, man. It's not, from what I see, it's not super deep to me. It's just a thing of, like I said, time moved on, and the person who was the head of, not I mean, the top person in it, just happened to fall back.
Right.
But my thing is, Jim did exactly what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Created opportunity himself and kept the name going and kept, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Right. That's what he's supposed to do. Just like if I ever fall back, I'm over here doing something, I'm fall back and doing family and I'm not doing this. All right, if you still repping Ern and Iso, that's what you're supposed to do. Right. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? I think they just got a whole bunch of, it's just like a million little things just piled on the top of each other. And then now you're seeing the result of that, where a lot of stuff could probably just been dead with sitting down and just hashing it out and just, all right, you know what I'm saying? We now on the same page, understand what it is. We are not, and two, it's a collective of people. It's not the locks. It's not a group. You know what I'm saying? It's not a group. You know what I mean? It is a collective. True. That's the difference. Locks are a group. Yes. Then everybody went solo. We are a group first, solo acts second. They really are solo acts first, group second. They're a collective. Right. Yep. You know what I mean?
Bunch of individuals that make up, it's a bunch of individuals that make up Dipset.
So that's all it is, man. Like I said, man, they can get past this. If it is that deep, know what I mean? Who knows? It might just be it ain't that deep, man. We just gonna ride the wave, know what I'm saying, and get, know what I mean, for the views. You know what I mean? Who knows? Know what I mean? They might already behind the scenes already hashed it out or whatever. Man, just gonna keep saying what you're saying. Like you say, that's how 50 operate. 50 start shit. That's why I don't believe damn near nothing 50 be having going on with people. Cause he tell you know what I'm saying? Cause he tell you, he just started to say shit just for that. Just for the free publicity. Yeah. Just for the, you know what I mean? Just for the free publicity. Yeah. So everybody's gonna talk about it and do all the work for you. You ain't gotta go pay no marketing people. Right. All you gotta do is say something to somebody and somebody say something back. Everybody talking about it. Now you done got all that publicity for free. Yeah. That's one of 50 tactics. Hell yeah. That's why I don't even believe none of that stuff. He going back with my man, going back and forth with my man, what's his name? Man, that was Ghost, Amari Hardwick. Right. I don't believe none of that. Right. I don't be believing nothing 50 be talking about when he going back and forth with people. Because he already let you know that's one of his tactics for free publicity. I say something against you, you say something back to me. Right. Now everybody's talking about it for free. Yeah. Yep. Y'all doing our job for us. Know what I mean? Y'all doing everything word of mouth for us. The whole internet talking about it. free publicity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Shit, it's worked for him this long. Why stop?
Yeah, so know what I mean? This may not even be that deep.
I doubt it.
You know what I'm
I doubt
saying?
it
This
is.
may not even be that deep. It may not be.
I doubt it is.
That's all. You know what I mean? I said, this one ain't really too much more to say about this one, like I said. You know what I mean? To me, this is not even that deep. So, you know what I mean? I ended by saying, thank y'all for the love and support. Thank y'all for the plays, the views, the phenomenal end of the year that we had. And just, man, continue to rock with us. Like I said, man, I got some stuff going on. I got stuff that I'm lining up, man, because I'm trying to have fun this year with y'all. I'm trying to get more interactive with y'all. And, yeah, man, I ain't got too much more to say, man, except thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for all the success that we having, man. It's like, it be overwhelming sometimes, man. Mm-hmm. Thank you to the people that do see me when I'm out in public, say hello, you know what I mean? And
right.
Not let me say that they like the content. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. Yeah. Other than that, man, I ain't got no more much more to say about this one.
I feel you, man. Listen, it is what it is, man. Like, shout out to the group. What if Dipset had the same type of camaraderie as the Locks? Would we look at them as a better group than the Locks?
I don't.
I'm saying, like, what if, like, they actually did move like a unit? Like, when like, opportunities that Cam had, he would include, you know what I mean, Dipset in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is would be Cam and Jimmy. Or, you know what I'm saying? Everything was included within the whole group. If they were more active, would we view them as better than the Locks?
They are active. Well, Jimmy is active.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy always active though. Once they turned Jimmy on, it was a wrap. You know what I mean? After balling, it was a wrap. Jim going continuously hit you with something at the balling hit. Cause that was a smash.
Yeah, so like I said, it's just time, he just said, just like Cam say, man, Dipset been over for some years. But I understand when he say over, like meaning like, it's gonna, we all just gonna be in it all day, every day, and then we're gonna be together. No, we still gonna be Dipset. We just not gonna be all day, every day. This is it. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is no. I understand what he mean when he say that. You know what I mean? That's all, man. That's all. The Locks got the reason why Locks last so long. They not together. You think they're together all day, every day?
No, we know they
Come
not,
on, man. But they are still the Locks.
Yeah,
it's not together all day, every day. At this age, they not 20, 21 years old no more. We just hanging out with each other all day, every day no more. It's life. It happens, man. That's all. That's all life, man. Man, life goes on. It all goes back to people just can't accept the fact that life, some people can't accept the fact that life just goes on, man. Everything's not going to stay the same. The only thing constant is change, man. You know what I mean? Time goes on, especially in hip hop. Hip hop fucking hates the fact that time goes on. We want everybody to stay the fucking same. For the sake of us. Y'all just don't do nothing else except hang out with each other and make music for us to listen to. Like, y'all ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all ain't got no other interests in this world or no other responsibilities and nothing in this world. Just hang out around each other and just give us content. No, it's life, man.
That's because, hip hop is, they put you in an old folks retirement home, and once you're there, it's a done deal. So some people want to hold on to their favorite artist forever. I don't ever want to see you. You know what I mean? The way you view somebody is how you'll always view somebody. You know what I mean? Just like, if y'all saw that Instagram joint, this shit been going crazy. That joint I said when I asked you, like, since Beyonce did that, people are saying she's a better performer than Michael Jackson. People are like, nobody will never be better than Michael. Never?
Yeah.
That will never happen?
I agree with that, though.
You agree? We can't say never. Like, we can't just close the door on that somebody will never be better than Michael Jackson.
Man, Mike, if you go back and look to that, I'm talking about stuff that was out before we was even born. Soul Train and all that type of stuff. Dog, it's a reason why he was like the greatest person, like the greatest ever. Some of the stuff he was doing back then. So, yeah, I don't know if anybody gonna top that. top the impact and all that he had. You could be dope, but I don't think everybody gonna be Mike.
Time will tell.
I don't think nobody's gonna be Mike because, some of the stuff he was doing was unreal back then.
Time will tell. You never know. Time will tell. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. We ask that you like, rate, review, share, subscribe, all of those small things to show that you appreciate the big things that we do. And without further more, we out of here, y'all. Peace.